everybody.
So good morning, Brittany. I want to say thanks for meeting with me today. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
You good? All right. So today's, as I mentioned in the invite, I just wanted to follow up with you regarding some comments you made in our last meeting. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you're comfortable with us talking about?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I want to start off with saying, I'm not even sure if you even noticed this, but you were one of the teammates on our team when we were having this meeting who was really mindful and able to talk about the strategies that you're already using with some of our students and the interventions you started to put in place and implement. So I want to shout you out for doing that.
Thank you.
And sharing that with the teammate. Another thing I also noticed was that you were really, really mindful of connecting parent involvement with some of our students not reaching their goals right away. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I just feel as though all the kids are going to fail because the parents don't care. They just don't care, and that's the hard truth.
Mm-hmm. What makes you think that?
Well, we've only had 10% participation. They don't come to the open houses. They don't come to parent-teacher conferences.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like they just don't care.
What parents do you see showing up at the open houses and teacher conferences?
Honestly, I see more of the Asian parents or the white parents coming all the time.
So why do you think you noticed that some specific ethnicities of parents were attending some of these meetings and not the other?
Well, it's just there when you walk in and all you see is the white parents and the Asian parents and the Latino and African American parents are nowhere to be found. It's just like a glaring thing.
Yeah. So I see that you're feeling like a lot of the white and Asian parents are, more supportive of their students and coming into open houses and supporting those students with homework if you send homework or suggestions on what to do home. And they're growing, but not the African American or Latino scholars. How do you think, your comment that you just said to me, you had mentioned something similar to that in our team meeting. How do you think that may impact the rest of the team, especially the newer teachers with you being someone they look up to?
Well, I know that's probably not a comment I should have made, especially in front of the group, because it could lower the morale of our school community, especially newer teachers who may feel like, oh, well, if the parents aren't involved, then, what can we do?
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably a comment that I shouldn't have made in front of everyone.
What about some of the teachers who actually went through our school system and now are working with us? I'm not sure if you remember, Miss Robinson is one of the teachers on our team who went through our school system and is now working there. How do you think that made her feel to hear that comment, being that she's African American?
Yeah, it probably didn't make her feel very good at all.
Yeah. So you know that you are a teacher that someone looks up to, and a lot of the teachers. So I'm glad that you're aware of that. What are some things you think we can do to support our African American students and their parents in either coming to school and participating in a certain event, or what can we do to support those students? So again, such as the case of our teammate, and she's okay with me sharing the story because she actually spoke to me about this. So Miss Robinson, she grew up and her parents really didn't support her when she went home. She was doing homework by herself, but she grew and she became an amazing teacher, and that's because of the teachers. They knew she wasn't getting some support at home, but that didn't stop them from giving her interventions and giving her the support she needs. So what do you think we can do for our scholars who might be in a similar situation where they're gonna go home and not have anyone to help them?
I think that obviously those are students that we can put more of our focus on to make sure that things like homework are being done. So maybe we can find a time in the day to do their homework with them or make sure that they're getting that one-on-one attention that they aren't getting at home.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. What do you think about parents? Maybe what can we do as a team, or maybe you, to bring parents in, especially our Black and Latino parents?
Well, maybe we can, I don't know, maybe do some activities that invites the parents into the school community, like assemblies for Black History Month, or maybe parent breakfasts or potlucks or things like that. Just activities that invite the parents into our school community.
Do you mind if I share another suggestion? I think those are great, and I think we can combine one of those with a suggestion that I have. And what do you think about a parent literacy night? A lot of our parents might not be aware of the reading level their child is on, or may be aware of it, but not know how to pick the just right book for their kids. So what if we do a literacy night where we have a potluck and we invite parents in to show them the different levels of books and how to choose the best book for their kid? So even if they can't like do homework with their kid or, you know, support them at home because they might not, a lot of our Latino parents, I'm thinking about who just immigrated to this country, might not be able to help with homework. So like you can just show them like the strategies that they can use or do a lot right
Yeah,
there.
I really like that idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
All right. Do you have any other suggestions on what we can do? I think those are two great.
Yeah, I would like to start right there. And if you wouldn't mind, could I take the head on the literacy night?
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
Especially you being a reading teacher. All right. Is there anything you will need from me or the team? Like we can divide up the work to help you?
Sure. So I'll think through a few things first, and then I'll come to you with a few delegations.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.